Ancient Egypt gifted the world with a rich tapestry of mythology. Their stories explored complex themes of life, death, and the cosmic order.
At the heart of this vibrant mythology lies the epic battle between Horus and Set. This wasn't just a clash of deities, it represented a fundamental struggle between order and chaos, good and evil, for the very soul of Egypt.
Horus, often depicted as a falcon or a man with a falcon head, was the god of kingship, the sky, and protection. He represented order, justice, and divine right.
Set, on the other hand, remained a more enigmatic figure. He embodied the raw, untamed forces of nature, often symbolized by a composite creature with no known earthly equivalent.
The stage for their conflict was set after the murder of Osiris, Horus's father, and the rightful ruler of Egypt. Osiris, god of the underworld and rebirth, had been tricked and slain by his jealous brother Set. This act plunged the divine realm into turmoil and left Egypt vulnerable to chaos.
Horus, as the rightful heir, vowed to avenge his father and reclaim the throne from his treacherous uncle. This set the scene for a legendary power struggle that would determine the fate of Egypt and shape the very fabric of Egyptian mythology. In the pantheon of ancient Egyptian gods, Set stands out as a figure of immense power and complexity. Unlike many other deities associated with specific virtues or domains, Set embodied the forces of chaos, disorder, and the untamed aspects of the natural world.
While often perceived through a modern lens as a villain, Set's role in the Egyptian worldview was far more nuanced. To the ancient Egyptians, the concept of evil wasn't as clear-cut as it is often presented today. They recognized that chaos, while potentially destructive, was also an intrinsic part of the natural order.
The desert winds, the fierce storms, the unpredictable floods of the Nile, these were all manifestations of Set's power. Rather than being seen as purely malevolent, Set's chaotic nature was understood as a necessary counterbalance to order.
He represented the wildness that existed alongside civilization, the storms that both threatened and nourished the land. His presence, while disruptive, was essential for maintaining the delicate equilibrium of the cosmos.
Adding to his complexity, Set wasn't merely a force of destruction. He possessed a dual nature, embodying both the destructive and protective aspects of chaos.
While he could unleash storms and sow discord, he was also a powerful deity who defended Egypt from its enemies. In Egyptian mythology, Set was often depicted as a warrior god, wielding a fearsome weapon known as the Waz scepter.
He was believed to protect the sun god Ra on his daily journey across the sky, battling the serpent god Apep, who represented primordial chaos. This dual nature destroyer and protector made Set a deity to be both revered and feared.
He embodied the unpredictable forces that could both threaten and safeguard the world. His worship, while widespread, often reflected this duality, with rituals and offerings designed to appease his wrath and invoke his protection. Even Set's physical appearance speaks to his enigmatic nature. Unlike many Egyptian gods who were depicted with recognizable animal heads or human forms, Set's image remained unique and somewhat mysterious.
He was typically represented with a canine body, long, pointed ears, and a distinctive curved snout. However, no single animal perfectly matches this description, leading scholars to believe his appearance was a composite, meant to symbolize his otherworldly nature.
Set's worship dates back to the earliest periods of Egyptian history. He was particularly revered in Upper Egypt, where he was associated with the desert and its harsh, unforgiving environment.
Temples were erected in his honor, and he was invoked in times of war, natural disasters, and other situations where his chaotic power was believed to be both a threat and a potential ally.
Section 5. Shifting Sands, Unification, and the Evolving Role of Set.
As Egypt transitioned from a collection of independent nomes or provinces to a unified kingdom, the role of Set in the Egyptian pantheon underwent a significant transformation. While he continued to be recognized as a powerful deity, his association with chaos and disorder became increasingly problematic in the context of a unified and centralized state. Horus, with his attributes of order, justice, and divine kingship, became the patron deity of the pharaohs. He represented the ideal ruler upholding Ma'at, the cosmic principle of order and truth. Set, on the other hand, became increasingly demonized. his chaotic nature seen as a threat to the stability of the kingdom. This shift in perception wasn't a complete erasure of Set's earlier roles. He remained a complex figure, both feared and respected. However, his image in official state ideology became more explicitly linked to the forces that threatened the pharaoh's rule and the well-being of Egypt.
Section 6, Clash of the Titans, the battle for Egypt's soul.
The conflict between Horus and Set, culminating in their epic battle, encapsulates this broader shift in Egyptian religious and political thought. It wasn't simply a power struggle between two gods. It was a cosmic clash that reflected the challenges of maintaining order and unity in a land often at the mercy of nature's whims.
The battle between Horus and Set is described in vivid detail in various Egyptian texts, including the pyramid texts, the coffin texts, and the contendings of Horus and Seth. Their struggle spanned 80 years, encompassing a series of trials, contests, and fierce confrontations. They fought on land, in the sky, and even in the underworld.
Horus, aided by his cunning and the support of other deities, battled Set's raw power and trickery. Their conflict raged, echoing the unpredictable forces of nature that each god represented.
Section 7, Restoring Harmony, the Aftermath and the Triumph of Balance.
In the end, it was Horus who emerged victorious. He vanquished Set, avenged his father's murder, and claimed his rightful place as ruler of Egypt. This victory, however, wasn't simply a triumph of good over evil. It represented the restoration of balance, the reassertion of order over chaos.
Significantly, Set wasn't completely destroyed. His defeat didn't erase him from the Egyptian pantheon. Instead, he was brought to heel, his chaotic power subdued and integrated into the cosmic order. This highlighted the Egyptian understanding that even chaos had its place, and that true harmony came from balancing opposing forces.
Section 8, Enduring Lessons, the Legacy of Horus and Set.
The myth of Horus and Set served as more than just a compelling story. It provided a framework for understanding the complexities of the world and the importance of balance. It underscored the belief that even in the face of chaos and adversity, order could be restored and justice could prevail.
The legacy of Horus and Set continues to resonate today. Their story reminds us that life is not about the complete eradication of opposing forces, but about finding equilibrium. It highlights the importance of embracing our own inner complexities, recognizing that we all possess the potential for both creation and destruction, order and chaos.
Ultimately, the myth of Horus and Set offers a timeless message about the enduring human struggle to find balance and meaning in a world of constant change and uncertainty.